Do you have very few Lego pieces and don't know what you can build with them? Then let me show you the simplest custom builds you can make with just 20 pieces or even less. This is a piece for a little bunny, and he's completely kind and most likely won't harm anyone at all. But if you attach it right in the middle of this kind of structure, then make legs and add an armored suit to the arms and install a flag piece at the back, you get a military exoskeleton with weapons. Now this figure doesn't look kind at all. For the next idea, you'll need just 6 of these pieces. Attach a red slope to the red brick and attach a slope to the blue brick but from the other side. But you won't be able to do this without Technic pieces, so I insert 2 of them inside. Then connect the 2 constructions together. Next, using a couple of pieces, I assembled a yellow rod, then threaded a black stick through a cone and inserted it inside, and on the other side I made a tip so it turned into a pencil. Then using 20 pieces, I even made a pocket console. I'll show you how to assemble it a bit later because right now I have a cool idea for using these joints. Usually I never find a use for them in my custom builds. On the other side, you need to insert a Technic pin, then a couple of cylinders, and here this kind of white ribbed lattice piece. And this is a real toothbrush. Yes, of course, just make sure not to confuse it with a real one. I also came across this ice cream piece and I came up with an idea for what to do with it. After all, 2 of these pieces fit together perfectly, and you can tilt them like this. Using 6 pieces, you need to make a small structure with black wheels on both sides. This will be our cab. Be sure to use a transparent tile for it. We'll attach it on top here, then make a black pipe from a black cone, and our ice cream scoops fit perfectly on top. We ended up with a train made from just 12 pieces. And if you have a few more pieces and can make another carriage, they will connect together perfectly. You can even use it as a children's toy train. I think little people will really like it. All of you know or have even used USB flash drives, which are plugged into a computer and can store some important information. And I thought, why not make one out of Lego? In my opinion, it turned out very similar. But flash drives also have caps that you can use to cover them, so nothing gets damaged on the way. I used fewer than 20 pieces for it. And the most important thing that makes it look like a flash drive is, of course, these pieces. Bricks with side connectors and a step. And the tiles on the sides are attached to regular bricks with side connectors. The cap is made a bit more complicated. This is what it looks like inside. But you don't have to make the cap because it doesn't fit within our 20-piece limit. But for some reason, it doesn't go into the computer. I don't even know what the problem could be. I wonder what would be on such a flash drive, right? And what about the game console that I intrigued so many people with? By the way, there are exactly 20 pieces here. I barely managed to stay within this limit, but still made it as realistic as possible. The most important thing is to attach the screen, and if you have some kind of sticker on it, that would be just perfect. For the joystick, I used this piece. The only downside is that it doesn't really stay in place here because the hole is round. If you have a piece with a round connector, that would be just perfect. On the side, we'll add a black power button, and in the front, 2 colorful buttons for game controls. In terms of size, it's a bit taller than a regular minifigure. It's that small. Of course, I wish it actually worked, but oh well. It's still awesome. The next builds are going to be even cooler. For example, this is a vending machine, and there's actually a bottle of Coca-Cola inside. But before that, let's build something super simple out of just 5 pieces. And what kind of build could you make with just 5 pieces? But I'll say even more, it's going to look so much like a real item that you'll be really surprised. And it turned out to be a whistle. I even remembered to add a loop for a string. If you attach a string, you can hang this whistle around your neck and actually try to blow it. It makes a bit of a sound. Try building it yourself and see if it works, then write in the comments whether it worked for you. It will be very interesting to read. Many of you have probably seen this kind of trick or illusion where a faucet appears to be floating in the air, but it still works and water flows from it. So how can you recreate it using Lego? Well, it's definitely much easier to recreate it with Lego than in real life. However, it really does look very cool. And as you can see, everything here is held up by a regular transparent piece, as if it's the water flowing from the faucet. And here for the valve, I added a part from Lego Pneumatics. And you can install all of this into some kind of fountain. It looks great, and with this kind of custom build, you can really spruce up your Lego city. Now I'm going to build the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars using just 16 pieces. Why pay $100,000 for it if this? Well, in the meantime, my Millennium Falcon is ready. In my opinion, it looks a lot like the real thing. Of course, there's not much detail here, but still, it really does resemble it. I even decided to make a space-themed stand for it, and attaching it here is very simple. Here's what I ended up with. What do you think? Could you put a homemade model like this on your shelf, or does it look kind of off? You can also make an old TV out of 20 pieces. On top, it even has two antennas, one for tuning the signal and one for catching channels. And in front, be sure to attach a tile with a sticker. Right now, for example, I'm getting live news straight from Lego City. But honestly, the inside here is pretty sad. Yeah, that's because I was trying to stick to the 20-piece limit. By the way, everything here is made from regular pieces with side connectors. I think it's so simple here that there's really no need to show a tutorial. But if you want one, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely make it. Lego has a special cash register piece. It has numbers so you can count things, add up amounts. And basically it's a cool piece, but it doesn't seem very detailed. There's definitely room to add something more. To do this, you need to make a structure out of 3 plates. Next, be sure to attach this slope piece on top right here. After that, you'll need a piece with side connectors. We'll install it here. Now take the $100 bill piece and attach it inside. And there you have a cash register that someone has just opened and there's money inside. Honestly, I found this custom build on the internet, but I just couldn't resist recreating it. It turned out really cool and can be used in Lego stores. Why didn't I think of this before? Maybe you have a yellow crystal piece in your collection. It's pretty rare, but if you find one, it'll be really awesome. If you do have it, then connect 3 tiles. 2 red ones, with the yellow one in the middle. Then attach this piece on top and you get French fries. Now let's take a piece. This will be the bun. On top, we need to place the patty. Naturally, it should be brown. Then we'll add cheese, and on top of the cheese will be lettuce leaves. Then on top goes the second bun with sesame seeds, and you have a very juicy and big burger. Honestly, even I got hungry myself. You can use these builds in your city if you're going to make any cafes or fast food places. And most importantly, you'll need very few pieces, but they look really cool. And now, here's that very vending machine I showed in the middle of the video. Right now, it's even plugged into an outlet. To show how it works and how it's put together, I'll need to unplug it first. Let's put the cord away and take a look at what's inside. Yeah, unfortunately, it's unlikely you'll be able to make a real working vending machine with just 20 pieces. So to get this cola out, you'll still have to take it apart a little. Inside, there's this can-shaped piece which, by the way, is fully compatible with Lego parts, and you can even put it in a minifigure's hand. It looks awesome, and since you can put it in a Lego minifigure's hand, you can also attach it to a hook. That's why I attached it right here. I added buttons on the front so you can choose a drink. Here we have a money slot that supposedly accepts coins, and below there will be a compartment for dispensing. It's a pity the machine doesn't actually work, but as a decoration for the city, it's more than good enough, especially since it uses exactly 20 pieces. But if you didn't like this non-original cola piece, I put the original piece with the sticker right here in the trash can. Yes, I took a transparent red piece, added a cap on top, and stuck on a Coca-Cola sticker. After the minifigure drinks it, he can throw it away in the trash can, which can be placed next to this vending machine. And for the wire, I used a regular string piece with connectors on both ends. This string can be attached to the wall. It will look as if the cable is plugged into the socket, and we attach the other end to the vending machine itself, and that's it. It's ready. Now you can also use this yourself. Probably many of you would like to see more detailed tutorials for the builds I showed today, but I just don't have time to include them in this video. So let's do it this way. I need you to show some activity on this video. To do this, you need to like the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments that you want a tutorial on all of this so I can show you how to assemble it in more detail. I'll see all of that, and of course I'll make a follow-up video. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.